A major development tonight in the case that has become known as the Bakersfield Three. 3 friends missing or murdered within the span of 1 month back in 2018. Family members tell 17 News, and the sheriff's office is confirming that human remains found earlier this month belonged to one of the victims. 17's Maddie Janssen reports.
It's been more than 3 years since 35-year-old Micah Holsonbake was seen in northeast Bakersfield, and 3 years to the month since his arm was discovered in the Kern River. It's a case shrouded in secrets that's haunted Bakersfield ever since. But it turns out some of those secrets were discovered here just a few weeks ago near the Kern River and Kern River Golf Course. August 1st, sheriff's investigators were called to an area off Lake Ming Road for a discovery of possible human remains. Just yesterday, Cheryl and Lance Holsonbake learned what exactly the team found that day. A skull belonging to their son, Micah Holsonbake.
We're always anticipating bad news, maybe like that, but there's still nothing like getting that bandage ripped off.
We knew that it was out there somewhere, the more remains, out there somewhere, and we had hoped that they would be found. We can bring more of Micah home.
This gruesome and heartbreaking next step in this case doesn't mark any sort of closure for the Holsonbakes. There are still remains to be found and released to the family to bury. But right now, they're focused on the upcoming trial. Matthew Queen faces a slew of charges related to the torture and murder of Micah Holsonbake.
My office has filed charges.
District Attorney Cynthia Zimmer says Queen used the garage of an acquaintance, Matthew Van de Castile,
I don't know neither of those 2 people,
to extract information from Holsonbake about a stolen gun. Investigative documents say Queen and fellow Bakersfield 3 member Bailey Despot arrived at the garage with Holsonbake, placed zip ties on his arms, and retrieved a knife from the house. Holsonbake was killed. Despot went missing shortly after. Cheryl joined forces with Bailey's mom and the mother of James Kolstad, who was murdered in April that same year. The 3 remain fierce advocates for justice in this haunting case.
We see this almost as Micah's opportunity to be in front of a judge and tell his story. And so in that sense, we want to be present for that and witness that ourselves. That is not an easy choice.
Van de Castile is due in court tomorrow in connection with Micah's case. Queen, who has pleaded not guilty, is set to go to trial in October. And Cheryl would like to remind anyone who has lost a loved one to violent crime that there are resources like counseling available to help you cope through the county. And you can contact the county at 868-2400. Reporting from just east of the Kern River Golf Course, I'm Maddie Janssen, 17 News.